Officer Reeves's palm cracks hard across the man's cheek, the sound echoing through the stunned courtroom. Every head turns, blood rushing to the slap, mark blooming red on the man's face. Reeves' broad, looming, shades hiding cold eyes leans in, steam curling from his coffee cup, and sneers. Defense table is for real lawyers, not janitors. He sweeps the man's briefcase to the floor, scattering court files, legal documents, a family photo skittering under a bench. The man's hands tremble, just a little, as he stands, steadying himself with a breath. Pick that up, Reeves orders, voice low. The gallery freezes, even the bailiff tense. Court clerk's hand over her mouth, but the man doesn't move to the papers. Instead, he walks straight for the judge's bench, every eye locked on him as he climbs the steps, reaching not for the mess, but for the judge's gavel. Outside, Officer Reeves strides through security, badge flashing like a shark fin in a school of minnows. 20 years on the force, earning him a swagger that echoes off the marble halls. Sunlight catches the dust as he nods to fellow officer's highest arrest record in the precinct 3 years running. He grabs a coffee, not bothering to pay, and spots District Attorney Sarah Miller. Ready to lock up another dealer? Reeves grins. It's possession, not distribution. James, Miller replies. And Judge Thompson's presiding doesn't care for theatrics. Reeves just shrugs. My testimony's bulletproof. In a quiet corridor, Judge William Thompson salt and pepper hair, sued instead of robes reviews case files. A former prosecutor, recently transferred after reports of discriminatory policing. He chooses to walk in through the public entrance, watching how court staff treat those without authority. The bailiff barely glances up. 2 officers snicker as he passes, their glances lingering, dismissive. At the defense table, Reeves notices Thompson something about his confidence grates. His clothes are nice, but not expensive. Court starts in 15. This table's for attorneys. Reeves announces, projecting authority. Thompson barely glances up. Thank you. I'm aware of the schedule. You're not hearing me. Authorized personnel only. I am authorized. ID. Then. I don't believe that's necessary. Sarah Miller approaches, sensing trouble. James, we should prepare. 1 second. Reeves stays locked on Thompson. Last chance. Buddy, move to the gallery, or show credentials. Thompson stands, meeting Reeves's height. I suggest you focus on your testimony. How do you know I'm an officer? Badge is visible, and you carry yourself with the arrogance I've seen before. Sarah's sharp inhale cuts the air. Reeves moves closer, almost chest to chest. You got a problem with law enforcement? I have a problem with abuse of authority. Tension crackles, the room slowing as others feel it. Suddenly, Reeves grabs Thompson's briefcase, yanking at open papers and a family photo scatter again. Officer, you're interfering with court documents. Reeves just scoffs, using his foot to nudge the photo away. The courtroom fills, chatter dying as people see the standoff. Pick those up, Reeves demands. Thompson stays still. You don't get to say no to me. Reeves closes in, grabbing Thompson's shoulder, forcing him to one knee. Gasps ripple through the gallery. Collect your things and get out. Sarah, horrified, steps forward. Thompson, come, reaches for his ID. Reeves instantly grabs his wrist. Hand where I can see them. I'm reaching for identification. Thompson says, pain in his voice. Reeves twists the arm, ordering the bailiff to cuff him. Obstruction and resisting. The bailiff hesitates. The court is silent, waiting for disaster. From a back, an authoritative voice. What time is it? Mr. Williams? Everyone turns as Chief Judge Foster enters, silver hair, black robe, radiating power. Release that man immediately. Judge Foster. This individual, that individual is Judge William Thompson. presiding over this case. Reeves pales, stepping back. Thompson straightens, silent but dignified. Do you require a recess? Judge Thompson? No. Chief Judge. Thank you. I expect a full report. She exits, the silence heavy. In chambers, Thompson breathes deep, hands shaking now that he's alone. Gerald, it's Will. Pull everything you can on Officer Reeves. Priority. The bailiff checks in. Thompson requests Internal Affairs review Reeves's records, particularly minority arrests, and preserve all security footage from today. Alone, Thompson emails the Judicial Review Board, not a complaint, but a warning of a pattern worth investigating. He slides his robe on, checks his reflection, the same man who was just humiliated, now bearing the full weight of authority. This isn't about you, he whispers. It's about everyone who couldn't fight back. A text comes in, found complaints against Reeves. You're not the first. Back in court, Thompson presides, voice steady. Reeves, now at the prosecution table, sweats and avoids eye contact. State versus Morris. Possession with intent. The defense attorney perks up as Thompson presses Reeves about camera malfunctions, both dash and body. It happens more than you'd think. The defense, emboldened, brings statistics. 78% of Reeves's drug arrests are Black and Latino, though they're just 23% of the population. Objections fly, but Thompson allows the questioning. Reeves grows defensive, claiming he goes where the crime is. The gallery murmurs. Thompson silences them with a gavel. The defense plays a video footage from a nearby business contradicts Reeves's sworn testimony. You testified the stop was for a broken tail light. You're searching first. Reeves erupts, accusing Thompson of targeting him. You were planning this ambush the moment you pretended to be nobody at the table. I never pretended to be anything. Thompson replies. You made assumptions based on what you saw. Bailiff. Remove Officer Reeves. Reeves protests. Sarah Miller requests a recess. In chambers, Thompson lays it out. James Reeves, 20 years, 16 excessive force complaints, 92% minority arrests, 43% evidence issues. Reeves calls it a witch hunt. No, this is accountability. I chair the Judicial Oversight Committee. Your name keeps coming up. Chief Judge Foster and Commissioner Davis enter. Officer, you're suspended pending investigation for assaulting a judge, falsifying testimony, evidence tampering. Reeves sputters. 20 years down the drain? Because you abused authority? Thompson says. Today, that ends. The confrontation leaks online footage of Reeves shoving Thompson to his knees, trending everywhere. The police union splits. Some demand support. Others want distance. District Attorney Miller scrambles to review cases, hundreds potentially tainted. In oversight meetings, Thompson pushes for lasting reform, independent review of police training, mandatory body cams, civilian oversight boards. Commissioner Davis addresses the department. Reeves didn't become this way in a vacuum. Supervisors, partners all under review. Patterns of bias are undeniable. Some officers push back. One incident shouldn't tarnish the whole department. This isn't one incident. Davis insists. The data is clear. Reeves, alone, watches his actions play on a loop. Friends disappearing. Even his former partner won't defend him. I'm not going down with you. In court the next day, charges against Morris are dropped. Improper search, possibly falsified testimony. Thompson announces all cases involving Officer Reeves to be reviewed. On the courthouse steps, asked if he forgives Reeves, Thompson responds, accountability matters, not just for one officer, but for the system that enabled him. Within weeks, new training, new oversight, and the city's first civilian review board are in place. Body camera malfunctions dropped to zero. Defense attorneys see prosecutors more willing to dismiss tainted cases. Community meetings are tense, but hope stirs. At the disciplinary board, Reeves is found guilty of misconduct, bias, and abuse of authority terminated, pension revoked, criminal charges pending. You serve yourself while wearing our badge, Davis tells him. Months later, Thompson delivers a keynote on reform. Body cams are standard. Arrest patterns analyzed for bias. Exonerations rising. Community trust grows. Resistance to change fades as outcomes improve. Morris, once a defendant, now a law student, visits Thompson. How did you stay calm that day? Fury would have given him power. Thompson answers. Real change needed dignity. Thompson's chambers are open. The system's still imperfect, but steadily moving toward justice. Justice isn't just punishing wrongdoing. Thompson thinks. Watching a new officer testify with integrity. It's building systems where doing right is the easy choice. The cycle of reform never finished goes on. One story at a time. If this story moved you, hit like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. What would you have done in Judge Thompson's shoes? Remember, courage rewrites the system, and silence only protects the status quo. See you in the next story.